Hey folks, it's Mike at the Pen Outpost. Well, I am back after a bit of a hiatus and a hurricane and a whole bunch of other stuff. So hoping to get back on track, get some videos rolling again. I know last video, which was a while ago, I promised that we would have Kyo no Odo coming up next, which was the plan, but we got some new inks and we're going to tackle those first. So we're going to put the Kyo no Odo on the back burner for the moment, and we are going to look into the new Colorverse Project series, or the second volume of the Colorverse Project series. 8 new inks, all of them reasonable shading, not super bright saturated colors. There's one or two that they're fairly bright, but really nice colors, and a couple of shimmers, of course, just like they did in the last one. The thing about this series is the names that are a bit on the complicated side. So as you know, Colorverse is based on our universe, and it is often named for objects in our universe, and this line is no different. But the names are not going to be familiar to the vast majority of us, me included, that don't pay much attention to astronomy. So I'm not here to give you an astronomy lesson, but I am here to give a very quick explanation of what each of these names means so that you can go look it up for yourself. Of course, you can type in Alpha Boo into Google and figure it out for yourself, but I'll give you a little bit of a head start. So let's start there. That letter is the Greek letter alpha. So that is, a lowercase a for us English speakers, but they all start with that alpha, and the BOO is short for another word. So in our first one here, we have Alpha Boo, which is what it's called, a Boo, which is actually short for Arcturus, which is a star in the Boötes, if I'm saying that right, constellation. So you can look that up, and I'll put that info on the screen. I got to work on writing that lowercase a. I guess I could just write a regular A and it would be fine, but I'm trying to be accurate here. So as if it isn't obvious, this is pink. Pink is one of those colors that I've often said before there aren't enough of out there. So it's nice to see a new one. And this one has a nice saturation to it. It's not a super light pink. It's a nice medium pink, and off the nib, you can probably see it, but I'll give you a close up in a second, where it comes off the nib closer to a red, or somewhere maybe around a magenta or a fuchsia. But that swab's almost dry, but those letters are still a little bit wet, so we'll give that just a second. Okay, that looks pretty good. It's still a little wet, but it'll do for our purposes here. You can see nice deeper pink off of the nib, and a nice saturation to that pink as well. Let me go find a comparison or two. Okay. So out of the Colorverse world, we have C Europa. Let me make a little room here. We have C Europa, which is a slightly warmer pink. So this has a little bit of a cooler, rosy kind of pink to it. And this is getting closer to that, salmony, well, not quite peach, but, it's just leaning that way a little bit. And then there's, of course, we always pull out for every pink Bouquet d'Antan, which is one of the standard pinks out there, I think. And this one has more of that lavender tone to it. So this is what I would consider to be in that true pink. And you know what? I'm gonna pull one more, because we talked about this color not too long ago, and that's Twisby's pink. So Twisby is that bright pink. So this is going to be that rosy pink that comes darker off the nib, as opposed to that bright pure pink that Twisby's pink is. So there you have it. Colorverse Project Alpha Boo is what that one's called. It's number 9, the first one in the new volume 2 of the project series. It's available in a 3 ml sample and a 65 milliliter bottle at the Pen Outpost on eBay and the PenOutpost.com. Thanks for watching.